She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt.
On the road and hungry for a win against an Eastern Conference rival, the Milwaukee Bucks are ready for this thing to get started. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Al LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Now here's Brunson. To the inside. And Towns throws it down.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
The offensive skill set for Karl-Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Now here's Brunson. Trying to find Anunoby, gets it to him. And Hart has it in the corner. Towns, the screen. And Towns throws it down.
Well, Towns gives you some interesting options in the two-man game. He can both pick and roll and pick and pop.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. Rebounded by Hart. With it, now guarded by Porter. Back to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And the way that Brunson is just so calm in the pick and roll, boy, he is smooth.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Turner for three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Pass to Brunson. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you got to like your chances.
That free throw missing. And Stan, you remember this past summer, the story was, will the Bucks or will they not trade Giannis?
It's tough to carry on business as usual with all those clouds swirling. We know how loyal he's been, but questions remain about his ability to compete for a title in Milwaukee.
Hit his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Knicks off to a quick start here. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Towns.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Al LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Josh Hart is great at moving off the ball. And he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants icing. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
The kick out to Towns. Towns, the screen. Down low. And the dump by Towns.
And you
can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
And until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Three-pointer, and it's Brunson missing. Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And Towns throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Outside, Towns. A three off the mark. Bucks trailed by 11. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Prince in the post. To the paint. Here's Turner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, that was bound to get ugly. Turner is so assertive, working inside. Defense got messy.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Here's Brunson. Pass to Dottier. To Brunson. Up 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Here's Giannis. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Greg, you think about the value of those city veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block for a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Inside, 40.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Rollins, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. It's rebounded by Portis.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. With the block. And it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean hand that the officials fell otherwise, so we'll see some free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Outside, Towns. Brunson's scanning the floor. Some nice passing by New York here. Fires for 3. The putback. Rebound, Milwaukee. Back to Porter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Prince outside. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Porter, no luck. The Knicks leading by 11. And here's Brunson outside. Hits it from three-point range. Brunson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Robinson with the block. Brunson outside. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, Towns is sort of a rhythm scorer. He's been in a groove tonight, and his team recognizes that. They keep calling his number.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
Robinson misses.
Great D. Affecting the shot, then crashing the board.
You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Here's Hart. Here's Towns. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Bucks making a switch here. Here's Porter. .56 seconds left in the first half of the game. Giannis outside. From past the arc. Shot clock at 6. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got 5 points in the quarter. And the Knicks with possession here. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby. It in.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Brunson with a clean look. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
With how fast Brunson plays, his pull-up is really unguarded.
On the wing, Porter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Knicks. They're up by 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Bucks trailed by 11. And a wide-open look for Porter. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for New York. Prince grabs the miss. On the wing, Turner. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Here's Hart. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point.
Well, look, Towns is not just a scorer. He's a willing and capable playmaker as well.
First personal.
Free throw good. Hart. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Turner. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Kuzma outside. And Turner throws it down.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Now Robinson. Turner covering. Arching outside. Back to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
It's Porter outside. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks lead by 16. And it's hard penetrating. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Turner. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
Well, that's Clarkson's game, taking you off the dribble.
Pass to Porter. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First team foul. In for the Bucks. Number 9. Bobby Portis.
And here's Porter. Pocket 6. Here's Kuzma. And the Bucks miss again. Bridges outside. Hart outside. Here's Robinson. Out to Bridges. Pass to Anunoby. New York needs to get off a shot. No good with the layup.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Over in the corner, Portis. Jacks up a three. And again, the Bucks miss. And so Anunoby will play it up for the New York Knicks. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Now, here's Clarkson. And Anunoby slams it in.
Clarkson scans the floor and is able to see the widest opening that they have.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. It's Prince on the wing. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Kuzma. Outside Porter. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 8.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly. And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lets the three fly. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Here's Hart. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New York riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Knicks leading by 23. Brunson outside. And Towns throws it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
New York ball.
Brunson outside. To the middle. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
That'll be a 5-second call. Brunson outside. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total
control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
The Bucks making a switch here.
Substitution. Number 18.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Brunson goes in. Outside, Towns. They swipe it. And here's Trent. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Outside, Towns. Hart, wide open. He fired. Good, and as this goes to Towns.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
And here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
56. 21. That's an inbound violation.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Towns for three. Nailed from three-point land. Towns has got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
New York ball.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I make them pass. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take it. Pass. Watch it do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? It's the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I make it. Man, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take it. Pass. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them.
This is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is Tyrese Halliburton.
This is Paige Beckers.
Welcome to my team.
It's time to assemble your best team.
My granny office, she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon. That's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. You solid.
Here we go. Switch. Shoot back.